It took 18 years to find out that I was a male partner. All the women around you will be mercilessly taken away by the male master. Cold and proud green plum school flower. Tyrant, sick, iceberg president. Even a gentle sister who wants to stay with me for the rest of my life. As long as the male protagonist casually downplayed a sentence that was cold, these crazy ladies won't hesitate, shutting me to bones. So when the female lead again troubles me for the male lead, I decided to open the board. At the end of the song Dynasty, I didn't expect you to be this kind of person. Lock classmate Morningstar in the toilet. A whole noon. I order you to immediately apologize to Morning Glory. I have a sneer in my heart. Young lady of the Paradise Demon Capital Settlement family. Home assets over 100 billion. But on the other hand, it's baseness itself. Good miss is inappropriate. I have to be Don's licking dog. Classmate Anne, please don't slander good people out of thin air. I am sitting in the classroom nicely. I haven't even been to the toilet. How do you know it's me? Lock Don in the toilet. It's not who you can be. Don said it was in the toilet. I only heard your voice alone. Enoch was confused. Why did he seem to hear the end of song, scolding himself just now? Said he was Chengxi's licking dog. That's ridiculous. The man of the heart is dirty whenever he wants. I clearly only care about my classmates. What an idiot. I laugh in my heart. This Enoch is indeed the #1 licking dog of Morning Glory. A group hanged by the Don. Future. Not even a boyfriend or a girlfriend. But it has been consumed by the morning sun. Money and family connections. Dog licking at his level. Stop eating meat and soup. Even eating sham can't keep up with the heat. Enoch's face instantly coincided, not auditory hallucinations. He was actually able to hear the voice of the end of song. How could something so magical happen? It's not that only people who love each other are compatible. Can we connect with each other? Wait, not right now. When just now, the end of song said in his heart that I am a licking dog. Don't talk about eating meat and soup. Even eating sham, nausea, and Enoch's key and blood surge. The original bloated face is about to smoke at this time. I looked at her like she was smiling. Classmate Eno. Attention to evidence and everything. You slander my words in front of my classmates like this. It will cause me a great deal of trouble. Although this girl is the eldest lady of the Mordor settlement family, a little dumb in the head, but people are not bad. And that's precisely why. It will be played between the palms by the morning sun. Like a private domestic dog. And Enoch heard an abominable voice. She said she was stupid. This bastard. I think you're a bad person. Eno gritted his teeth and said, whatever you think. I stretched out. It's so good to be alive. Not blurred by flesh and blood. Hit by a car. Not tortured in a dim basement. It's so good, It's a dog expression. Looked at me blankly. What does it mean to be so happy to be alive? Isn't he fine at the end of the song Dynasty? Not hit by a car. No one tortured him either. The angry expression on his face gradually subsided. Frowned and began to think. It's really weird what happened today. At this moment, there was a voice in my head. Dear Traversal, your life achievement system has arrived. I opened my eyes in astonishment. Has Goldfinger finally arrived? This is the rhythm to let yourself hang up. Inner agitation. The surface glanced plainly at his eyes and settled into a phone. I'll dismiss. If nothing happens, I'll go back first. I really don't want to be with these idiots. Anything to do with it. Can't you afford it? Can't you hide yourself? I want to go home worn out. Take a good look at your system. May be able to compete with capital with the system and rights. Ultimately, being able to do whatever you want, the life I want. But for now, still not with Chengxi. Any relationship with his harem regiment is good. Eno quickly opened his hands and stopped me. No, you have to apologize to Morning Glory. I rolled my eyes, turned around and take a detour. Stop at the end of song. Behind him came the sound of Enoch's sudden destruction. It's like I didn't hear it. Walk outside the classroom on your own. Enoch's face tinted iron blue. He's never been ignored like this before. The little general's temper suddenly came up. Let's go. He rushed up and hugged me. I felt a softness. It's probably Enoch heard my heart again. This time he was in a fog. What's he not see? The flower development of Endoxia University is not bad. She not small among the Chinese. Not to mention being a student. I have a baby in the future. Maybe I can reach D. Softness to give a good rating. Soft bullet. It's really good. Enoch instantly understood the so-called C. What is it? Shamelessly, he let go of my arm like an electric shock. Too bad it's cheap, dog. That idiot. But that's okay. There are so many good girls in the world. These idiots are willing to bitch, but also their own freedom. Enoch stared angrily at me. This guy's always lying in his head. I have nothing to do with Chen Shimi. As a class leader, concerned about the miserable morning light of the world. Just out of compassion. At the end of the song Dynasty, you have to apologize to Chengxi. Did you know that Chengxi is an orphan? Because I was bullied on campus when I was a kid. So now the mind is fragile. Barely walked out. You bullied her like that again. She's depressed. I really didn't hold back laughing when I heard that. Play depression. When Lousy didn't know that Chengxi, now smiling and hooking up, smile for a lifetime. Enoch this, stupid woman. I'm still here to give my lover a head start. Well-settled young lady just like to lick the dog. That white fist could not help clenching. She can't take it. At the end of the song Dynasty, you're the one who your whole family licks dogs. I don't think there's any need to. Your malice towards Chengxi is so great. I think you locked Don in the toilet. I know I'm not going to solve this stupid thing. I can't go home today. Turned his eyes away with no emotion. Looked at Eno coldly. The powerful aura made him take 2 steps back subconsciously. Enoch, you're so sure. I locked the morning light in the toilet. Then I'd like to ask you, if I prove it's not me, how should you compensate me? Enoch was overwhelmed by my aggressive aura. If it weren't for you, I apologize to you. I sneered. You apologize to me. Don't dare to offend Miss Anne. I want Morningstar to publicly apologize to me. Enoch argued, Dawn didn't say it was you. She just said it was just you and her in the bathroom. I'm disgusted inside. Enoch, you're such a good dog. Why didn't Lao Tzu have a dog as a protector like you? Hear my heart. Enoch was pale at the time. I looked cold. Enoch's dislike in his eyes is undisguised. I thought I couldn't fight the plot. Want to hide from these crazy battalions? But now with Goldfinger, I decided not to pretend. I'd love to see it. If I grow up behind Lian Chengxi, to the point where those women can't even shake it. How long can this morning light smile? Come on, you didn't mean to make me a Chengxi apologize. I'm confronting Dawn right now. Let's see who's lying. Eno is feeling a little down, small to large. She has always been loved by others. Never felt ill will. But after hearing my heartbeat, originally, I would also be hated by others. He's aggrieved. Isn't that an apology? Okay, let's face it. He wants to see it. When you stand in front of the witness, can the end of the song Dynasty still be like this? Righteous and strong. Let's go, Miss Anne. Chengxi is wiping her tears in the school hospital room. What a pitiful little girl's family. Stayed in the toilet for over an hour. It's all depression. Oops, that's incorrect. It's a boy's house. I always thought that Chengxi was Lin Dayu's reincarnation. I'm sorry, but this can't all be blamed on my proximity. His tears almost surpassed Sister Lin's. A burst of laughter erupted inside the classmates on the sidelines. Think about it. What I said was really true. The impression that Dawn gave them, it is is true that you shed tears when you do not move. Enoch clenched his fist and gritted his teeth. Don't laugh. Morningstar is also a classmate of all of us, and he's been an orphan since he was a kid. Poor thing. He's already fragile in his heart. You're still laughing at his words like that. His depression will deepen. Enoch didn't say it was okay. He said this. The student's sneaking laughter couldn't be stopped. Enoch is about to cry. Student N, what happened to you? I hear voices in my ears that I care about. Enoch looked at me with tears in his eyes. Don't pretend to be nice. This is breaking my anxiety. Classmate Ian, you don't have depression anymore, do you? No need to apologize. Slow down first. You go and communicate with GC classmates first. Some things to know about depression. Enoch squatted down, hands blocking your face, quietly dripping to tears. The older ink is dead, although Enoch was stupid. But people really aren't that bad. I don't want to embarrass her too much. Stretch out her hand and pull her up from the ground. Come on, classmate N. Don't let Chengxi wait too long. Enoch wipes away tears, staring at me. I don't want you to care. I'm not as fragile as you think. Wait for me and Enoch to come to the infirmary. I only saw one with medium length hair, a very delicate-looking teenager. Legends chair-jerking eyes leaned against the hospital bed. The lady wiped away half a day's tears. Suddenly, someone comes in. So he was busy wiping away his tears. When he saw me, his body trembled violently. It looks like you're scared of me. Chengxi, I came to you with the end of song. Enoch hasn't finished speaking. Chengxi choked and said, I'm sorry. Students at the end of song dynasty. I didn't mean to sue. It's the class leader who cares too much about it. I was afraid he was worried before he said it. Please don't blame the squad leader. If you're angry, just be angry with me alone. I don't dare to sue anymore. I watch from the sidelines, quietly watching Dong's performance. This motherfucker can master the survival rules of green tea. If it weren't for the fear of the plot inertia, I will use the action to tell Morning Sunshine goodbye. Both slaps of the watchman can be cured. If not cured, then 2 more slaps. Enoch saw the hazy appearance of morning lights, tears. My heart is getting more and more distressed. Chengxi is so pathetic, always being bullied. No wonder you have depression. Then I heard my heart again. Dong was crying. At the end of the song dynasty, he actually wanted to fight Dong. Is he still human? Eno's voice suppressed the fury at the end of song. Until now. What else do you have to say? Is it still coercing Dong? I'm warning you. If you dare to settle the bill after autumn, go find Morning Glory trouble. I won't care about my classmates anymore. Enoch, I'm not a vegetarian either. This woman is really dumb. Isn't she blind? Chengxi obviously pretended to be this pitiful look. Lao Tzu never said a word to her. She was talking about me bullying her, both inside and outside. Silly woman. You look at the classmates around you. A few are as stupid as you. Believe what people say. I'm a little pissed off. Swear at Enoch in your heart. But I kept my expression. Smile gently. Classmate Chengxi, I think there should be no contradiction between us. Why are you insulting me? Chen, she timidly lowered his head. She was at the end of song. You're right. There's no contradiction between us. You've never bullied me either. I had anticipated Morning Glory's answer. Just about to open your mouth. Eno's angry voice rings out. At the end of the song dynasty, you really let me down. Is it that hard to admit your mistakes? Why does this guy just refuse to apologize? I have always despised Dawn in my heart and scolded herself for being a stupid woman. Enoch is like a grumpy lioness at the moment. Eyes dead staring at me. My patience is limited. Seeing Enoch get angry, the students on the sidelines were chilling. Don't dare touch Enoch's mold at this time. Mordor settling home is not to be provoked. My eyes are calm. Morning Sunshine, Nashapi is the protagonist. Start with the dog. Equipment explodes casually. He scolded himself as a dog in his heart again. Don't think the metaphor is witty. I can't hear it myself. Enoch's patience was stretched to the limit. He takes out his cell phone and calls his family. At the end of the song dynasty, Eugene, then I'll put it on your knee. To get down on your knees and apologize. I said coldly. What? I don't even have the right to explain. Eno laughs at Taoist witness right in front of you. What else do you have to say? I'll give you one last chance at the end of song. Immediately apologize to classmate Morningstar. I show a scornful smile. Classmate Enoch, in what position did you ask me to apologize? I'm the squad leader. I have an obligation to protect my vulnerable classmates. That's righteousness. Righteous words. Please ask Chen. She clasped me at the corner of my mouth. When did you go to the bathroom? Dawn glanced timidly at me. I go to the toilet after school at noon. When I went to the toilet, I heard Song Mo's voice, and then wanted to open the door, only to find the door was locked backwards. I sneered, didn't I? But after I left school at noon, didn't go to the bathroom at all. Maybe I heard your voice. Dawn is in a bit of a rush. She looked pitifully at Enoch. I'm not lying. If you don't believe it, you can adjust the monitoring. This is the time I'm waiting for. We'll adjust the monitoring. Now we're all on the same page. Only surveillance is fair and impartial. Dawn didn't expect. I didn't fake him at all. His complexion instantly turned pale. She actually fainted straight on the hospital bed. Enoch is in a hurry, hurriedly shaking Morningstar's shoulders, shouting at the school doctor. Get the school doctor over here. 2.5 minutes later, Dr. Lin Chengxi, should he be alright? Eno's cautious inquiry. School doctors are also more complaining inside. I made up my mind. Make sure I get a lesson from home. He's been pretending to be dizzy. What can it be? My heart is ringing again. Enoch is no stranger to it. He has accepted the fact that I'm biased against Morning Glory. After the school doctor check, shake your head slightly. She's in good health. At best, it's a little hypoglycemic. The school doctor's name is Lin Weiwei. Is a fairly pure looking, a woman with an explosive figure. She's also one of the original female princesses. Chengxi fainted this time, and she met, always pretending to be sick ever since. Come to Lin Weiwei's brain-raising hookup. Lin Weiwei gave me a somewhat strange look. Did this person just speak? It seems to be saying that this classmate is pretending to be dizzy. You can't even tell if you're dizzy. This Lin Weiwei really does live up to my opinion of her. Just cerebral and instantly all these years. I learned everything I learned about dogs. Lin Weiwei is a little angry, said who has big brainless boobs. Trying to tell if a person is dizzy. It's simple. It's hard to get angry. Blow on their eyes. People who really fainted or sleeping people don't react at all, and those who pretend to be dizzy will subconsciously close their eyes. I heard that Lin Weiwei is still a master's student in the Department of Medicine. That's fucking bullshit. It will not be the relationship of the Lin family. Just got into the master's program. The Mordorin family is also the base serpent family of Mordor. Vizian's house is no less beautiful, but Lin Weiwei, this little thing, partially dislikes doing business, but likes to study medicine. Even more understated, I became an alumnus in the university. I think of my heart again, in my mind. Lin Weiwei will stare at me. Make sure this handsome little guy in front of you. I didn't even open my mouth. I felt magical in my heart for a moment, but he's more angry now. Actually said he was relying on a master's degree in relational studies. What does that mean? I had to slap him in the face. Lin Wei looked indifferent, pretending to observe the morning light. Gently nod your eyebrows. Something seems to have gone wrong. Enoch is in a hurry. Dr. Lin, is something wrong with Chengxi's body? That's not true, Lin said with a slight calm face. Just what? Enoch was in a hurry. Lin Weiwei suddenly looked into Dawn's eyes, took a breath. Dawn's eyes closed subconsciously. It turns out that this morning light is actually pretending to be dizzy. I was surprised. When did Lin Weiwei become such an ass? It's not about the young lady of the Lin family. Is it silly and sweet to be a medical idiot? Lin Weiwei is proud in her heart. Suddenly I heard that she was silly and sweet, glared at me with discontent. Then look at Enoch. The problem with this classmate of yours is not small. Enoch's look. It's full of worries. Dawn won't be so miserable, will she? Originally, family life is not good. And severe depression. In the unlikely event of another serious illness, what can we do about this? Enoch gritted my teeth. At the end of the song, Dynasty, if there were any 3 long and 2 short, you'll be in charge of her next life. Hee hee, I think Angie is young lady. I really need to go to the hospital to treat my brain. I don't know if Lin Weiwei will cure the brain. Lin Weiwei quietly glanced at me in anger. Then Chang Chengxi snapped and said to the classmate, when are you going to load it? Chen Shi was startled by the sudden sharp shouting. I can't help but shrug my shoulders. Eno looked at Dr. Lin Weiwei in astonishment. What are you yelling at the patient for? Lin Weiwei ignored him. The medical office is a place to see sick classmates. Definitely not for a classmate pretending to be sick. Places to delay. You think I can't tell if you're dizzy? Enoch looked incredulous. The morning light is actually pretending to be dizzy. Dong felt ill for a moment. It's over. It's been found. Nowadays, riding a tiger is difficult. If you admit to faking dizziness, isn't that a face without a face? And maybe even be disgusted by the foam. But he reacted quickly. Pretend to wake up like a dream. Open your eyes. Looked at Lin Weiwei with a dumbfounded look. Doctor, what was wrong with me just now? Looks like I fainted. Lin Weiwei took a deep look at the morning light. Didn't say anything. This gives Chen Shi time to breathe and operate. He looked at Animo apologetically. I'm sorry. Squad leader, I just fainted. But soon he woke up. There should be no big deal. Worried about you. Frothy waved hands. As long as Chengxi classmates, you're okay. Standing by silently, manipulating your phone to send a message. Shortly after dizziness, I found my classmate Xiero in the class. Ask her to help me get the surveillance out. Dawn is still doing her own show. I pulled Inamo by myself. Show her the surveillance footage recorded on her phone. Schoolmate and I wonder if I can prove my innocence now. Nemo watched the video very carefully, even if it's hard to believe, but the evidence is here. She had to. It turns out that Song Mo really didn't do it. He just washed his hands outside the toilet. Didn't go in the bathroom at all. Naturally, it is impossible to lock the morning light in the toilet. Eno is embarrassed right now. Originally, I really misunderstood Song Mo. I looked at Dawn with a smile. Classmate morning now. Do you still think did I lock you in the toilet? Look at the words in your words wronging me. I seem to have a lot of opinions about me. Dawn's expression instantly became pathetic. I'm sorry, Mr. Songmo. I misunderstood you. When I was in the bathroom, I only heard your voice. That's why I misunderstood that person as yours. Stop. I hardly stopped Morning Sun's complaint. Monitor display. During the time you were locked up, there are not many students entering and exiting the toilet. Why don't you ask your classmates to open the door for you? Morning Dawn momentary thought, but thought it would kill it off. That would be a terrible mistake. I didn't dare to know I was an orphan. Because the body's not good. My classmates all despise me, are bullying me. I deserve to be locked in a toilet. That fractured, soft, suckling dog sound. I can't help it. The thought of wanting to be cared for arises. Enoch struggled for a long time. Finally accused me of Dao Changxi. Classmate, it's just a mistake. Didn't you already prove your innocence? Why keep pushing? I know very well. In this world, it is not right to talk between people. It's a position. Enoch have made their position very clear. In the meantime, stay in control. The power that I can't resist right now. All my arguments are meaningless. System just arrived. It hasn't covered the heat yet. I am now. I don't want to waste any more time with Enoch. After a faint breath, I intend to leave. I'll dismiss Annie. It's getting late. I have to go home for dinner. I won't talk to you first. Shape-shifting Enoch like a dog, being turned around by the group played by Morning Sunrise. In a previous life, in the morning's harem group, the dumbest woman is her. Even Lin Weiwei's silly white sweetness is much better than her. Morning Sunshine is madly ambiguous outside the school, while hanging Eno inside the school. This idiot completely put Eno. Be your own maid to summon. Leave all the shit in the school to her. Even with the money of the settlers, to start a business with another woman. Eno's face began to look shocked when he heard the news. Past lives. All the clues in my head are strung together. Turns out that the end of the song was actually a reborn person. No wonder in his heart, there will be so many strange words. And now, at the end of the song Dynasty, there's a big difference. The roots are here. So according to the heartbeat of the end of song, I will love the Morning Sunshine in the future, and become his licking dog. And Chengxi is actually not as simple as the surface. Have been hanging themselves. By this time I was already far away. Eno would love to rush out and stop me. Ask about everything that happens in the future. But he still held back. There are no flaws on the surface. Take out an apple and help Chengxi cut it. Absent-mindedly thinking about things. Actually, he does have a good feeling about Dawn. That pale, delicate face, and the inextricable sense of fragmentation in her eyes. Looks like a guy with a story. After learning about the birth of Morning Glory, he couldn't help but feel pain. Out of compassion. She's been helping Dawn. Everything that has happened to this day. Enoch shaved the apple and handed it to Dawn. After Chengxi took a bite, unexpectedly, unabashed, hand the apple back to him, with a sunny smile on his face. Enoch, you eat too. Enoch, when have you eaten someone else's leftovers? Not to mention at my place. I understand that Chengxi seems to be very motivated. She hesitated for a moment, thinking about how to decline. Dawn smiled bitterly. Also, Enoch, you are the eldest lady of Anj. How can you eat the apples I eat? It's me. It's too pleasant. Actually, I just want to share everything I have with you. The apples are really sweet. Dawn's set of companies recruited. If it was animal in the past, it must be unbearable. And then I ate it. But today, he somehow felt that Dawn was a little hypocritical. So he lied in a groundbreaking way, explaining that I'm on a holiday today. Don't eat anything cold. Chengxi, don't think too much. We're classmates. Dusk in the eyes of the morning light reveals a little haze. He was sure that Animal had changed. It's all because of that guy at the end of the song, Dynasty. On the other side, Lin Weiwei hasn't slowed down for a long time. The end of the song, Dynasty was reborn. Can he still hear the voices of the end of song? Lin Weiwei's eyes are full of eager colors. Discover such a big secret. If you don't do something, isn't it a violent celestial object? Listen to the voices of the end of song, saying that he is still one of the harem regiments of the morning light. That morning light is the kid pretending to be sick who's lying on the hospital bed. It looks like Chusha Chui's pitiful. I didn't expect to be a sea king. How did he become his harem? Must have been myself in a previous life. Blinded by the camouflage of Chengxi? Just don't know. Where did you and Morning Glory progress in your previous life? Damn it, whatever. In this lifetime anyway. I'm definitely not going to like Morning Glory. This wearing face, hypocritical person, but he really didn't want to see it for a moment. You know, please come on. The Lin family and the An family are all family. It's also a strategic partner. So Lin Weiwei wanted La Enoch to play. Coming out of the ward, Lin Weiwei said in a low voice, for the sake of our friendship, I'll give you a piece of advice. In fact, your face is not reliable. He was pretending to be sick just now, and there's no depression at all. Enoch hastily denied it. You misunderstand. He's not my boyfriend. I have nothing to do with him. Just classmates. Lin Weiwei glanced at Eno strangely. Do you believe this yourself? If in your mind he is just an ordinary classmate, You'll roll over for him and another classmate. Still taking care of him like this. Enoch said nothing to be right. I also began to doubt in my heart. Is it really too much to do yourself? Although I am puzzled by the behavior of the ladies. But at this moment, I want to hurry home and study the system. Back to my villa, I immediately ran to the bedroom. Why does Jaume run to the inside of the room as soon as he comes back? Aren't you going to eat? I was born as an orphan, adopted by my parents. My sister-in-law saw one wrong in a previous life. She has always been a qualified sister, until the morning light stared at him. Run to his university and take away. Songwon is gentle and loves flowers and plants. Changxi also read a few books. Just to have a common topic, constantly creating, is an image of a flower lover. Songwon Ruo soon fell, and unguarded. The business secrets of the Song family were set up by Changxi. This is because later the Song family destroyed the Litt once fairy. I warned him more than once to stay away from the morning light, but he always thought I was extremely jealous. Now I hear this familiar, gentle female voice. I didn't feel kindness produces boredom. Compared to outsiders racking their brains trying to bring you down. Family stabbing is really chilling. Mom and dad shouldn't have adopted this white-eyed wolf. When Song Jia was suppressed by the women, it's not that I didn't disclose everything related to Morning Glory. He never believed me. On the contrary, he listened to Chen Shi's words and judged her. It also leaked the Song family's business secrets. Now it looks like this woman is disgusting. I have the upper hand when suppressing the morning light. She came crying to plead. Say what sister and brother love to divide. When I was suppressed by those women, she was making a calculation on the wall.